All right, my Latin 1 students, happy Tuesday. We're going to continue on with our adjective studies, and I'm going to look at some sentences today as well, get some practice in. First thing though, your bell work here, mens mentis. Go ahead and decline that, and then go with the adjective acer, acris, acre. Now, mens mentis is a third declension noun, and it is also an I stem. Okay, so keep that in mind. So go ahead and pause this video and decline this noun and adjective. Alright, hopefully what you had will look something like this. You will notice that these words are actually very, very similar as far as endings goes. So your noun is just going to be star is em ace eum ibus ace ibus. Now the only difference here with the adjective, you'll notice the adjective here is star is em e. Okay, so notice that ablative singular. You have a long I for the adjective. Okay, that is an important note. And then your plural, ace eum ibus ace ibus. All right.
Okay, and next we're going to be working on some translation sentences, some of those old-timey sentences that you love so much. So if you would turn in your book to page 135, we're going to be translating some sentences together. I would like for you to translate sentences 1 through 8. So go ahead and pause this video again and translate those sentences. All right, so let's take a look, and we're going to kind of dissect a few of these here. So this is, again, 135, Sententiae Antiquae. The first sentence, quam dulcus est libertas. How sweet is liberty. Okay, so nice third declension adjective, dulcus, modifying liberty. This would be a good example of a predicate adjective, okay? Because notice the noun and the adjective are separated by that linking verb, okay? Number 2, this one is straight from Virgil. Labor omnia vicit, labor conquered all, okay? Now, omnia here, this would be a great example of a substantive adjective, because what's understood here is all things, okay? Another variation of that, which I believe is also from Virgil, is you may have heard of love conquers all. That's another common phrase, okay? Number 3, this is a famous phrase as well, adapted from Terence, fortuna fortes ad juvat. Fortune favors, or fortune helps, the brave. All right, fortes here would be another substantive adjective. Okay, so fortes, what's understood there is brave people. All right. Number 4, adapted from Cicero. How swift and keen is the mind, or how swift and sharp is the mind. Swift and sharp, just like in number 1, these are going to be predicate adjectives, okay, because you know they're separated by est. And you'll notice that acris mains was the noun adjective I had for you as well. All right, number 5, this is taken from Virgil. This is translated, Polyphemus was a horrendous monster, formless, huge. Okay, so what you've got there, you've got actually 3 adjectives modifying monster. You've got horrendous, you've got formless, and you've got huge. Okay, all 3 of those modifying monster. Those would be just regular attributive adjectives, okay, because they're not actually modifying Polyphemus. If they were modifying Polyphemus and you didn't have monster in there, then those could be predicates. But since monster is in there, it's just modifying that noun right next to it. Okay, and you'll notice in your book at the bottom of 135, they also have a lovely picture of the blinding of Polyphemus from a, I guess it's a nice vase type thing. So that's pretty cool. And you'll see it's from 525 BC, so very, very old. Looks like it's in very good shape, though. All right, next page, 136, just a couple more sentences here. The sixth sentence, ladies, don't be too offended here. Virgil's being a little bit sexist on this one. So number 6 says, woman always is a fickle and changeable thing. Okay? So what's going on here, there's no verb in the sentence, so you kind of have to supply the word est. Woman is your subject, okay? And verium and mutabile, these are actually not going to be predicate adjectives. These are actually going to be substantive adjectives. So you'll notice that variable and changeable, both those are actually neuter. So they cannot be modifying femina. So you kind of have to understand the word thing in there, okay? So that this is the type of creature that a woman is. Again, I do not hold to Virgil's translation here, nor does Providence Academy. This is just a sample sentence, so just keep that in mind, ladies. We love you all out there. And gentlemen, we love you too. Okay, so number 7. This is from Martial. And Martial is famous for writing epigrams, which are kind of short, kind of witty poems a lot of times. And he wrote, I think, over 1,000 of them. He's got a lot of these. But what this one says, it is easy to write epigrams or short poems beautifully. Okay, so it is easy to write epigrams beautifully, but it is difficult to write a book. All right, so Martial here does not seem to have any trouble writing down a few tweets, as it were, but he would not go in for a nice long book writing session. All right, and last one for today, number 8. This is from Horace. This is a good one to keep in mind. So this one says, anger is a brief madness. Rule your spirit. Okay, so brief madness there. So brewis there is a nice, just an attributive adjective. Okay, that second part, reggae, not a music type. This is the imperative of rego, which means to rule. All right, so that is sentence 8. If you have any questions on these sentences about grammar or what's going on, go ahead and, as always, just shoot me a message on the chat feature, or yeah. And I'm going to have a short assignment up for you, so go ahead and check that out. I think what I'm going to do this time around, the quiz feature didn't seem to work quite as well for what I was trying to do, so I'm probably just going to make this a regular assignment and just have you type something out on a document and upload that. Okay, but again, I'll have the instructions for you on the assignment, so make sure you check that out. And I will talk to you guys later. Love you all. Have a great day.